Hey guys, I'm Heidi Christopher here with Shape Magazine, and we are going to do a yoga Pilates mashup today. So we're gonna start just seated, and then you see this a lot in Pilates, so you see these roll-ups and roll-downs. So they really concentrate on rounding the spine in Pilates, and in yoga we're more about arching. So do whichever one feels better for you. So just take a big inhale here, and then exhale, fold over your legs, and then inhale up, and then round down. It's almost like Frankenstein arms a little bit. And then reach your arms up, and then come on back up to sit, and then up and over those legs. And inhale up, and of course this whole time you're really rounding your navel to your spine. So just keep thinking about pulling your belly button to your spine. So whatever part of that works for you, just easy rounding, lifting and lowering, and really try not to use momentum here. Really try to use your core, because this is all about core, of course. And then this time just come onto your back. And if you're too far back on your mat, just scooch forward, because you want to be comfortable. And then from there, just lift your legs up to the ceiling and then over towards your fingers, a little or a lot. If this isn't comfortable, you can take it to wherever it's comfortable for you. And then one vertebra at a time, come down to the ground, and just 5 little pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in Pilates, you probably wouldn't do those pulses. You would just keep with the roll. But again, it's a yoga Pilates mashup, and there are no rules. Do what you want. Come on down to the bottom, and just little pulses again, just really keeping that navel to spine, really engaging your core, and keeping that nice roll. It's a really nice back massage you're getting here too. So always focus on the positive, and your experience will be positive. So focus on that really nice massage. Yeah, and then we'll just do one more round of those. So just at the bottom, 5 little pulses, and then up and over one more time. And again, using your core the whole way, no momentum. And then from here, just drop a leg to the ground and reach your arms up towards your ankle. See how high you can get, and then switch legs and switch again. You can always grab your ankles if you want to, or grab your calves. Do whatever feels good for you. Then just keep switching, keep breathing. Just make sure, like, maybe you take a little exhale every time that your leg comes in. And again, navel to spine. Really nice, guys. Just keep breathing. Just a few more here. See how high you can get with those legs. And then reach the legs up, shoulders off the ground, hips off the ground. And then exhale to a long, low boat pose. And then bend your knees, come into a little ball. And inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, long, low boat pose. Bend your knees, come into a tight little ball. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, long, low boat pose. Bend your knees, come into a little ball. Navel to spine, lift and lengthen. I'm like a broken record for this one. Navel to spine, navel to spine. Keep your belly button to your spine, and everything will be cool, and you will have a really nice, strong core. And of course, that protects your spine for your whole life. So that is really very important. So come into your little ball, and then just relax down. Take your arms down, legs up. Or if it's better for you to take your arms over your head, do whichever one makes you feel more steady. And then toes come to the side, and you're gonna draw a big circle here. So toes down to the left, and then uplift those hips. Take your toes over, take them down, take them to the left, lift them up and over. And it doesn't really matter what's happening with your feet. If point to feet feels good for you, go for that. There's a floint in yoga, which is like a half flex, a half point. It's like a Barbie foot. That's the one where you get the most energy. So oftentimes you'll see yoga people doing the floint, but again, do what feels better for you. And then take those circles in the other direction, lifting up. And again, the whole movement is super controlled with your core. There is no momentum happening here. It's all happening from your abdominals. So super strong abdominals is very good. Everybody wants those. All right, so come on up to a boat pose. So in yoga, we do a lot of boat poses. And then exhale to your low boat pose. And then inhale up. Your legs can be bent or long. And inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down, and then just stay in your low boat pose. So in Pilates, they do that 100 where they beat their arms. And in yoga, we actually move the whole body for little low boat pulses. So just lifts and lowers, nice and easy, nothing stiff. Make sure your neck isn't stiff, shoulders aren't stiff. And just go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe do the Pilates just for 10 because it's a mashup. 9, 8. They always do that breathing. And then we're gonna do some breath of fire holding a low, low boat pose. And breath of fire is your navel snaps to your spine. It's all through your nose, and it's just inhaling and exhaling. So see how long you can keep that breath of fire going. Superheating breath, your navel pumps. I know it looks a little weird. And then reach your arms overhead, reach your toes, and just a few more of those coming into your little ball. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, long low boat pose. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, long low boat pose. Bend your knees, tight little ball. Lift those shoulders, lift your hips. And then a few more of these leg switches. So grab one ankle and then the other, keeping your shoulders off the ground the whole time. Lift, 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 and just one more on each side. I think we started with this leg, so this leg, and then both legs up, and then come back to your boat pose. Maybe lengthen the legs, and then sit those legs down. Lengthen your spine, maybe scooch back on your mat, just make sure you're comfortable, and then roll down, and then roll up, and onto your back, and lengthen, and lift, and roll up, and just fold over your legs, and relax. Let your head go, relax your shoulders. It's not about touching your toes. It's just about finding that length and extension on your inhale, and then release on your exhale. So stay there for as long as you like. And anytime you do abdominal work, it's nice to take a little spinal twist afterwards. So just take your knee off to one side and breathe there. It really lengthens everything out. And then take it on the other side. Again, just lengthening everything out. It should feel really amazing after what you just did. And then take your knees into your chest. And then just come on up to sit. And if you want to take a spinal twist side to side, go for that. So that is your yoga Pilates mashup.